Javihari
Jaya Madhava Kunja
welcome to Dev Mandir Shrimadbhagavatam class. So today we'll be reading from Shrimadbhagavatam, Canto 1, Chapter 13, Dhritarashtra quits home, and text 50. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
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 Narayanam Namaskritya
Narayanam Namaskritya
Naram Chaiva Narottamam
Namaskaram Saiva Narottamam
Devim Saraswatim Vyasam
Devim Saraswatim Vyasam
Tato Jayamadire Nashtaprayeshu Bhadreshu
Nashtaprayeshu Bhadreshu
Nityam Bhagavata Seviya
Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya
Bhagavati Uttama Sloke
Bhagavati Uttama Shloke
Bhakti Naistiki
Bhakti Naistiki.
Hare Krishna. Welcome to Dev Mandir Shrimadbhagavatam. So we're reading from again Canto 1, Chapter 13, Dhritarashtra quits home, text 50. Nispaditam devakrityam
Nispaditam devakrityam
avashesham pratichyate
avasesham pratikshate
tavad yuyamavvechyatvam
tavadyuyam avekshvatam
bhavet yavadiheshwaraha
bhavedyavadihesvara
nispaditam devakrityam
Nispaditam devakrityam
avasesham pratichyate
avasesham pratikshate
tavad yuyamavvechyatvam
tavadyuyam avekshvatam
bhavet yavadiheshwaraha
bhavadyavadihesvara
nispaditam devakrityam
Nispadita devakrityam
avashesham pratichyate
avasesham pratikshate
tavad yuyamavvechyatvam
tavadyuyam avekshvatam
bhavet yavadiheshwaraha.
bhavedyavadihesvara
Can you chant?
Nispaditam devakrityam
Nispaditam devakrityam
avasesham pratikshate
avashesham pratichyate
tavadyuyam avekshvatam
tavad yuyamavvechyatvam
bhavedyavadihesvara
bhavet yavadiheshwaraha. We'll go word by word. Nispaditam,
Nispaditam
performed.
performed
Devakrityam,
devakrityam
what was to be done on behalf of the demigods.
what was to be done on behalf of the demigods
Avasesham,
avasesham
the rest.
the rest
Pratikshate,
pratikshate
being awaited.
being awaited
Tavat,
tavat
up to that time.
up to that time
Yuyam,
you
all of you Pandavas.
all of you Pandavas
Avekshadam,
avekshvatam
observe and wait.
observe and wait
Bhavet,
away
may.
me
Yavat,
yavat
as long as. Iha,
iha
in this world.
in this world
Ishvaraha,
Ishvara
the Supreme Lord.
Supreme
Translation and purport by His Divine Grace Sri Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki Jai. Translation: the Lord has already performed His duties to help the demigods, and He is awaiting the rest. You Pandavas may wait as long as the Lord is here on the earth. Purport: the Lord descends from his abode, Krishna Loka, the topmost planet in the spiritual sky, in order to help the demigod administrators of this material world when they are greatly vexed by the asuras, who are envious not only of the Lord but also of his devotees. As referred to above, the conditioned living being contact material association by their own choice, dictated by a strong desire to lord it over the resources of the material world and become imitation lords of all they survey. Everyone is trying to become an imitation god. There is keen competition among such imitation gods, and such competitors are generally known as asuras. When there are too many asuras in the world, then it becomes a hell for those who are devotees of the Lord. Due to the growth of the asuras, the mass of people who are generally devoted to the Lord by nature and the pure devotees of the Lord, including the demigods in higher planets, pray to the Lord for relief. And the Lord either descends personally from his abode or deputes some of his devotees to remodel the fallen condition of human society or even animal society. Such disruptions take place not only in human society but also among animals, birds, or other living beings, including the demigods in the higher planets. Lord Sri Krishna descended personally to vanquish asuras like Kamsa, Jarasandha, and Shishupala, and during the reign of Maharaj Yudhishthira, almost all these asuras were killed by the Lord. Now he was awaiting the annihilation of his own dynasty, called the Yaduvamsa, who appeared by his will in this world. He wanted to take them away before his own departure to his eternal abode. Narada, like Vidura, did not disclose the imminent annihilation of Yadu dynasty, but indirectly gave a hint to the king and his brothers to wait till the incident happened and the Lord departed. Can you repeat the translation? The Lord has already performed his duties to help the demigods.
To help the demigods.
And he is awaiting the rest. You Pandavas may wait as long as the Lord is here on earth. Somagyanatimirandasya jnananjana salakya chachurumritam yena tasmai Shri Gurave Namah. Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kalamayam Dadati Swaparamtikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Tapadakam Shri Guru Vaishnavamsya Shri Rupa Sagrajatam Sagana Raghunatanvitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijanataitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padam Sagana Lalita Shri Vishakhanvitamsya He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandho Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Taptaka Rangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Shravanu Sukhi Pranamami Haripriya Vanchakakalpatarubhyasya Kripa Sindhudev cha Patitana Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Nami Namaste Saraswate Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Desharani Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Shiva Sadguru Bhaktivinoda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Krishna, everyone. Somehow I am back here. So we're discussing from Shrimadbhagavatam, Canto 1, Chapter 13, where Dhritarashtra quits home. So in the story, what happened? Dhritarashtra's brother, he was away for a while, Vidura. So he came back and he just showed him the reality of where he was existing. And then he took him, Vidura took him with himself for their own spiritual well-being. So those were the times people were careful about their spiritual well-being. Even though whole life it went on the dramas and the complexities of life, whenever he realized, then he wanted to start the spiritual journey. So this is what every human being is supposed to do, right? We are all caught up in the life, so-called life, and the busyness of life, how the time is so precious, and we're doing this, we're doing that. Well, in childhood, we're just not so aware, not too much knowledgeable. So mostly time goes on growth and nourishment and all those things. Little bit adulthood, boyhood, education, of course. And then job, then comes marriage. So somewhere in this middle of the chaos of the life, after marriage, children after children, and then, children gets their own children. And slowly you will realize that, oh, my time has come. If in this middle of this chaos, somehow or the other, if we find some message, like how the Vidura, he came to Dhritarashtra. If we are fortunate to hear this message and come to this level of realization that, oh, we are not this body, and we have to find ourselves who we really are, because it is temporary. Then whenever we hear, I hope everybody should be wise enough to start their spiritual journey right there and right then. Right? Not drastically, but at least however your capacity is. So we are here in this context. So after the Dhritarashtra is gone and Maharaj Yudhishthir, he was lamenting, oh, he's gone. Where are they gone? Because it so happened, right? Maharaj Yudhishthir had to fight war with the Dhritarashtra's sons, 100 sons. So the Pandavas, Maharaj Yudhishthir and his brother Pandavas, even though fighting all those wars, which it was not necessary, completely Kauravas fought and all those things, after killing all those brothers, and still, like all those past things, Dhritarashtra trying to kill all the Pandavas. In spite of all those things, Maharaj Yudhishthir is becoming so kind enough to keep the Dhritarashtra in the palace with nice facilities. And then Vidura came, he came and reminded him, you're living like a dog. You're living like a dog. You should not live like this. You tried to kill so many times them, and all your sons, 100 sons were killed by them. And here you stand. So he was saying this, and then somehow or the other convinced him. And after that, like they were suddenly one day gone. Maharaj Yudhishthira was saying, what did they decide? Did they drown themselves in river Ganga? What happened? Was I not treating them well enough? My hospitality was not well? Did I made some offenses while they were here? After, already a lot of attempts of murders, maybe some offenses might have happened. He was thinking like in those terms, right? Some bitterness might have came from him, or maybe from his brothers, right? Especially Bhima. If you read the Mahabharata character, he is a kind of a person who will not spare anybody in taunting. So in this lamentation now, who appears? Narada Muni. And now he is kind of giving the realities to Maharaj Yudhishthira, who was lamenting for no reason. He was saying it all happens because of the Kala.
Time.
Because of the time. It's all happening because of the will of the Lord. Nobody is in control. And it's time who brings people together, and it's time who separates people.
He who brings.
It's all the will of Krishna. Krishna is coming in the form of time. And in the form of time, he is bringing people together and dispersing them. Oh, we may think like maybe because of birth or maybe because of friendship, we are all together and this and that. But really, if we see the complexity of life, nobody's life is secure. At any time, like anybody's life could go, just like that. Right? So, it's all dependent on the Supreme. He is the controller. And He is bringing people together. And when we're together, we're doing all sorts of drama. And then people get separated. More drama. What else? It's the life.
Drama.
Dramas must go on, right? So must go on. So of life. And here we are. So in these advices, so now here we come to this verse from Narada Muni. So here he says, the Lord has already performed his duties to help the demigods, and he is awaiting the rest. You Pandavas may wait as long as the Lord is here on the earth. So he is giving a very important piece of advice to Pandavas. He's just trying to say, you're getting old and the time is coming. Kali Yuga is coming. You must retire. So they are kind of giving the advice. And it is important for people to retire time so that the other generation can, perform their duties. Otherwise, what happens? Old people with lot of wisdom, no energy. Right? Let's say we take a young people, absolutely no wisdom, no idea, no knowledge, but he has the double, triple energy. He will get the things done twice faster, twice, thrice efficiently, even with all the lack of knowledge, just because of sheer energy. So this is important for the older generation to retire timely and the newer generation to take it. And here mostly Narada Muni is trying to advise them to quit their reign, quit their rulings when the Lord is descended, when the Lord is gone. he wants them also to kind of quit whatever they are doing, retire in our modern terms, right? So he wants Pandavas to retire. So he's saying like, it's for the duties of the demigods, duties to help the demigod. Lord, he performed, the killing of the asuras and all those things. And now he is about to go back. And here, Srila Prabhupada in the purport, I think this is like a very fascinating definition of the asuras. Who are the asuras?
Who don't obey the orders.
Someone with a big teeth coming out like this. Claws are like, something.
Ignorance.
Yeah?
Fearful.
Or, with a, let's say, let's take the Hollywood example. Person without a nose. Right? Villains are like mostly without nose. Or something with improper nose. Or something. No, here Srila Prabhupada clearly writes, Asuras are, here we say, everyone is trying to become an imitation god. There is a keen competition among such imitation gods, and such competitors are generally known as Asuras. See, what a what nice definition. Everything, materially or spiritually, whatever it exists, it's all Krishna's property, Supreme God's property. Right? But see, this is my body. I have control over it. And because I have control over this body, see this book this is near me. I have control over this book. Now this book is my book. This phone is near me. This is my phone. The land I am sitting near me. Right? In some way people call it, oh, this is my land. And some friends and families, they are near me. Oh, this is my friend. Right? Oh, this is my father. This is my mother. This is all Dehaviman. It's all Lord. And now we try to control them. And now we try to make this book has to be exactly here. You should not touch it, okay? Ajay, you should not touch it. My book. My phone. No? Controlling come little by little. And all these small things controlling starts. First of all, it starts with the body. Slowly goes forward. Now my land, my car, my house, my glasses, all these things. Lot of things comes all along. So, if now we try to become like a god, mind. Simply we are asuras. So harsh definition. Such a harsh definition. How he is writing? Simply known as asuras. When there are too many asuras in the world, then it becomes hell for those who are devotees of the Lord. It becomes difficult for the devotees, right? So due to the growth of the asuras, mass people were generally devoted to the Lord by nature, and the pure devotees of the Lord, including the demigods in the higher planet, pray to the Lord for relief. And the Lord either descends personally or he deputes some of his devotees to remodel the fallen condition, human society or even animal society or any society, even demigods and entities. This is why Krishna comes. This is why Krishna comes. And he comes in any forms, saying even in animal society. So everywhere he comes just to protect the devotees. Why is it necessary to protect the devotees? Why?
It's important because, like, the world will be kind of confusing, and there will be no proper rule, and everyone will be suffering. There will be no person to guide them to get back to spiritual abode, to share the knowledge of Krishna and the spiritual knowledge. So there is devotees has to be devotees. So
Are the devotees capable of protecting themselves?
yeah, devotees surrender unto Krishna. Then whatever they like, they think like, okay, Krishna want me to leave this body, I'm ready to leave.
So let's go for the key distinction between demigods and the demons or asuras, right? So, what do the demigods do? They are devoted to Supreme Lord, right? They know they are the servant, so their idea is to serve. And in a way, like, what happens? Let's say, have you ever seen like any humans worshipping asuras to get some benedictions? Usually they don't. They worship demigods for the benedictions. Why? Because they are the kind of representative of the Lord. They are serving the Lord, right? Because they are serving the Lord now, demigods they can provide in a way, right? So now what's with the asuras or the demons? They are trying what? They are trying to conquer. They are trying to go by the selfish motive, right? They want to gather for themselves. They want to lord it over in a way, right? Now, what will happen if we try to lord it over everything? What happens? Yeah? Let's say this book. I want to lord it over this book. Now you are also here. You also want to lord it over this book.
Conflicts. Fightings.
No, I want to lord. I want the book.
What?
Things happen. It is as simple as this. Now what war is going on? Iran war. Same thing. Same thing. Going on same thing. Someone certain things, someone certain things. Whole petroleum prices are going high just because of that. People are suffering, but it's okay. They are going on lording it over, right? So this is what happens. This is the asuric mentality, But if we come to the realization, now what happens? Same thing with the demigods. Like, what happens? This book is the property of Krishna. What is its purpose? Its purpose is, there is a meaningful message here and we have to read it. So whatever the purpose is this book, we use it for that purpose, and this is all for Krishna. And that's it. When I need it, I use it. When you need, you use it. When we both need it, we share it and use it. And this is the mentality of the demigods, right? So this is the key difference between demigods and asuras, or whatever we are describing in those key distinctions. So now let's say, what kind of world we want? We want a kind of world where, this is mine, that is mine, I don't want to give it to you. Or, when it's needed, what's mine, you use it. What's yours, I use it. What's the problem? It's anyways Krishna's property. What kind of world we want?
Peaceful environment.
Right? Everything is Krishna's property. This is the kind of the place we want. So this is what exactly Krishna does. He's trying to maintain this. He's a maintainer, right? Tries to maintain this. In a way, he himself descends as a maintainer. Why? Just to maintain this, just to make sure this. Let's say we are growing some plants, right, in the garden, right? But there are many ways to grow plants, like we put the seed. Let's say we want to grow corn, right? When we try to grow corn, right, we put the seed there. Not just corn grows, lot of other different bunch of plants grows. If we just say, oh, these are all Krishna's property and let it live, what happens? They will take all the nutrients, corn will not have place to grow and all those things, right? Had to do some weeding business, right? Those all weeds has to be taken out. So same thing Krishna does. Whenever it is required, he comes. He descends himself, or either he sends devotees and personally vanquish asuras like Kamsa, Jarasandha and Shishupala. All he is doing is taking the weeds out. In simple terms. Because they are in some way weeds, not useful, being little harmful to the plants we want, right? So if you want beautiful world, we have to create in such a way. Ask Krishna, his help. Even within us. So, I think there was an analogy that we saw. When in the Treta Yuga, the Asuras was like, when in the Satya Yuga, Asura was like, little bit far away, Asuras and demons and good peoples, right? Demons. So they were a little far away. And then when the time of Treta Yuga came, they became very close. Too close that they may even be in the same family. And then when Dwapar Yuga came, they were like... Same land. And then Dwapar Yuga came, same family and all this thing. And then in the Kali Yuga, same person. So these demigods and these asuras, they are all within us. In some way, I mean to say those qualities, those qualities which we say as good qualities like of demigods and bad qualities which are not good, asuric mentality, those are all within us, in every human being, in some form or the other. Let's say we are all crushed hybrids of demigods and asuras in some way. So all of these are within us. We have to do those weeding things ourselves. You know how Krishna is doing, right? So if we are capable enough, we can do it ourselves. But if we realize we are stupid enough, and those asuric quality is ruling us over and over, then we'll be wise enough to come to the Krishna consciousness, what Prabhupada is offering. Right? It's a beautiful process. Here we just come and let Radha Kunj Bihari, they do the wedding for us. Of course we have to put our efforts. Otherwise, why would they want? We should show our willingness. We want those asuric mentalities to go away. We want the good qualities to be in with us, right? And we show our will every day, and they help us on this behalf. So that's almost everything for today. I hope I kind of quite summarized the asuras and all these things, whatever is here in this text. And here we see, like, when Krishna, he just comes, perform his duties, and when he times he is going. And here I think we have a mention of Yadu dynasty also. So even for Yadu dynasty there was a curse by Gandhari. And Krishna says, Yadu dynasty, nobody could do anything to annihilate them. Anyway, they had to kill themselves. So, and it's from, and here, his Yadu dynasty, but right. So here, Yadu Vamsa, who appeared by his will in this world. So it is Yadu dynasty came by Krishna's will. Who dares to send them away without the Krishna's will? Right? So they fight among themselves and they just died to their own hands and went back with Krishna. And Krishna waited till the Yadu dynasty, their annihilation happened, and then he also departed. And now I think slowly we'll come to the place where Pandavas, they realize, okay, now they also have to retire, disclose their duties, and it's time they also meet with Krishna. So that's all for the text today. So any questions, comments, realizations, corrections, mistakes, whatever, please.
Thank you, Prabhu. Thanks for the wonderful class. Plus, insights on how this world has been chaos, full of chaos, and all asuric pravritti and demonic qualities, and the divine qualities, how one should imbibe divine qualities and remove the weeds of demonic qualities. So, I hope it starts when we realize that we are not just body, we are spirit soul. And what we have to do for the spirit soul to be happy, and what is the process that we have to follow, and what is its actual position. When we understand its position, we don't even think like, oh, I'm ruling over this land, and I belong to this, I belong to that. I have this much, I have that much, and I possess this much. I want that, I want this. You don't have any greed for that. So, thank you, Prabhu.
Thank you. You brought a very nice point. Very, very, very nice point. Because I am this body. Now all the problems start. All the problems. It starts right here. Dehabhimana. I think last time you told me that, Srila Prabhupada wrote Journey to Self-Realization. Journey of Self-Realization. Self-discovery. Yeah? Something book is like that. I never knew that book is there. Yeah. I thought the science of self-realization is there, and easy journey to other planets is there. But that book is also there. Then I kind of looked into that book, and there he was. Srila Prabhupada, he kind of was writing, first we have to recognize within us, like where we are and what kind of mentality we are at, So, I think easy way is when we do the chanting. What are we supposed to do? What are we supposed to do while we are doing chanting?
Focus on
pay attention, chant attention.
Yeah.
Right? So, when we are chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, now we can see what kind of, the vrittis are coming, what kind of thoughts, what kind of things are coming within us. And that will clearly show us where we are. What kind of mentality we have. And Srila Prabhupada, I think in that book, he clearly very nicely wrote, all these things, oh, I have to do this, that and that and that, and all those things comes because of the Dehabhiman. Dehabhiman means the bodily conceptions. And because of the bodily conceptions, oh, I am this body, and all those conceptions are coming. Nothing will come when I am not this body. I am not this body anyway. You just sang. Isn't it that simple? Is it that simple?
Easy answer.
And then we realize, no, things are not happening. Somewhere we are doing something's wrong. Right? Something's wrong. We are taking things too seriously. We might be caught up in doing all the daily chores of the life, but things are too serious. And we get caught up and think, oh, this is what I have to do. This is what cannot be done without me. Or like many more things on those behalf. This is how things should be, or whatever, right? And all those vrittis, all those thoughts and all those emotions, they play around. And you know mind, it is very fast. And it catches on. If a little bit of vritti is there, little bit of things is there about I am this body and whatever, that will keep you going engaged and chanting attentively. It will be attentively listening to the mind. So, I might not supposed to tell that. It was supposed to be self-discovery for everybody. While chanting, people have to maybe discover themselves, right? But forgive me. So, that's all for today's class. Thank you for hearing. It's a wonderful being here. ग्रंथराज श्रीमद्भागवतम की जय, श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय।